Hi everyone. Okay, so you've decided that you now want to try something different. Want to do a bit of dance lessons. You want to learn how to dance. Now, of course, the question comes in: what type of dancing do you want to do? And a couple of genres that you can look into. So, if you're a single person and you want to dance by yourself, you could have a look at hip hop dancing, contemporary dancing, ballet dancing, line dancing. If there's anything else that you can think of, please add it into the description. So all of those dances are normally performed on your own. So you don't need a partner for those. And there are different dance studios that you'll have to then look for that will offer those type of dancing. If you look at couples dancing, let's say you and your partner wants to do something, or you're a single person and you want to do something that you're going to be dancing with someone, then you look at if you're social dancing, you'll be looking at socky and two-step. You'll be looking at Lindy hop, rock and roll, Argentine tango, salsa, kizomba, bachata, Latin American ballroom dancing. So all of those, you predominantly need a partner to perform it with. But in saying that, you don't need a partner to go for lessons. So if you're a single person, you can still go for lessons and then go and attend functions where you'll meet other people that you can then dance with. And if you have a partner, of course, then you go with your partner because there are certain things that you need to practice together so that you can dance together. Now, what you have to be careful of is when you now decide, let's say, whatever dance you decide on, your research into what studio you're going to be dancing with is quite important because not all dance studios are the same. Let's quickly take hip hop dancing, for instance. You might find a hip hop dance studio if you're a social dancer and you find one that's very competitive orientated, you might get overwhelmed and it might not be for you. Similar to if you go to a ballroom and Latin American dance studio and you just want to go dance socially at events, it might be too much information or too much of a strict type of teaching because the mindset between social dancing and competitive dancing is slightly different. So competitive dancing, that becomes your sport and yeah, more your sport than just a hobby. So you'll have to add different techniques to make the dance stand out for when you're being judged. So in that, it's a different way of dancing. Where social dancing, you'll need to know how to follow, how to lead if you're a gent, and then how to enjoy. And you normally get more step variations because there's not as much focus on a specific technique that's needed to dance. And a great way to think of this is if you go out dancing at a wedding, you'll see people that have just been dancing. Let's say we take Soki now, for example, and it's an easy dance to learn. You can quickly learn a lot of variations because there's not a lot of time spent on specific techniques because it's not really, to be honest, needed to make sure that you're still having fun and enjoying the dance. So in that sense, you'll have to make sure that you, when you do your research of where to go for dance lessons, that you choose the right studio. Because sometimes might happen you get to a studio and their teaching methodology is different, and you might find that you think you can't dance, but it's not that. It might just be the way in which they're teaching it might be so that it's too technical. And vice versa. If you want to be competitive and you want to go dance and you want to go compete and want to make dancing your sport, then you need to make sure that you dance at a studio that is also focused on that. Otherwise, you might just find yourself dancing and then down the road realizing you're actually at the wrong studio. They are not doing what you actually want to do, what your main focus is. And then also keep in mind your focus might change as you go. So you might start dancing just for social dancing and then realize you enjoy this and you might want to make that your sport. And then you'll find that it does change. The way you practice, the way you uh, look at dance then changes slightly because then it becomes a sport and not just something you go and do once or twice a month for enjoyment. Yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are on that. So just to bring it all together, always make sure that after you've decided what type of dancing you want to do, that the studio that you find or the teacher that you find is the correct one for that type of dancing that you want to do. Cool. Have a wonderful day. Chat to you soon again. Cheers, bye.